think he told me I was going to be starting on Thursday night, and he finalized it Saturday, like right before the game.
What was your mindset heading in? Excited?
Yeah, I was excited, but yeah, the first 2 drives I was pretty nervous, and then like after I got like that initial like nervousness out of the way, I just started having fun with it.
How did you feel? I mean, the coaches have talked about some up, some down when they watched the film. And what was your kind of evaluation of it once you watched the video?
I watched the film, and when I was out on the field, I thought I did a lot better than I actually did. So going back and looking at it, I was kind of like disappointed, but I thought it wasn't too bad for my first game.
How was 45 to deal with?
He's quick. Yeah, he got off the bar really quick. He's definitely a good athlete.
Kind of feel. Sorry, did you kind of feel like it was a baptism by fire a little bit? I mean, you went up against pretty good players just to start.
Yeah, a little bit. It was a good experience, though.
Dorian, when you go against a player like that who has that type of quickness, let's say he beats you on an early play or something, what do you tell yourself? What do you have to think about then to try to, neutralize that?
Yeah, you just have to come back and just try to get that out of your mind, not think about it, and just do what you're taught how to do. Just use all your technique and just fight through it.
What's it do for your development at this point of your career? Were you expecting to make a start this season? You've been playing in a few games this year, but
I wasn't really expecting to start. I knew I was going to be getting some playing time, but I know the start was definitely a lot different than the playing time I've been getting. I think it was a good experience for me. I think it'll be good for me next year, years after.
Anybody give you any specific advice beforehand for first game?
The first game, they just told me to go out and have fun. They said I want to make mistakes, so not think about that too much. Just do what I know how to do and just go out there and play.
How was starting different than, I guess, the spot duty that you've gotten so far?
I mean, what I've been doing, I've just been rotating in and out every once in a while. And, going in and starting, you're out there the whole time. So, you get to see how different the tempo is. Because whenever I'd go in, I'd be going in maybe kind of the first quarter, mid-flow. And, it's a lot different whenever guys are still fresh and everything.
Do you like that? You feel like you got the rhythm of the game a little bit better on Saturday?
I think so.
Where do you think you fit in the future, either tackle or guard?
I'm not sure yet. I know that we'll have a couple guys leaving on the line next year. So, I can see myself playing either.
Do you have a preference?
Playing either. I like playing tackle.
What's your favorite position?
Yeah, tackle.
What have the last few weeks been like? You have been sort of bouncing around from tackle, guard, tight end even.
Yeah.
What has that been like for you?
As a freshman, I know it was pretty hard to transition from guard to tackle, and like you said, tight end. Just learning all the techniques for all of them, and then having to switch the next week. But midweek last week, I started to get everything down, and I thought I'd start to do a little better with it.
Is that the kind of thing you think will ultimately help long term? Knowing all the different positions on the line.
Yeah, I think it'll help.
You said you were a little disappointed from some of the things you saw in the film. What were some of those things that you didn't like?
Yeah, it's a little disappointed with my pass pro. I thought I could have, I could have stayed on some of the blocks a little longer and could have got off a little quicker. But just those things.
How much will all this experience help? Not just the starting, but just kind of the spot duty you talked about. Do you feel like you see the game maybe differently than you did, or from the sidelines?
Yeah, I think I got a better feel for how much different the speed of the game is.
What are your thoughts on Notre Dame?
I think they're a good team. We watched the film on their D-line today. I think they have some pretty good guys. They're pretty good. So.
You get tired of hearing that fight song out there in the speakers?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
You wore in the 85 jersey a couple weeks ago. Are there any plays that involve you going out for pass patterns?
No. Not that I know of.
How are your hands? Can you catch it if they
I got nice hands.
Tight end screen, maybe?
I don't know. I have to talk to Coach about that one.
Does Coach Huber joke about wearing that 85 number? I know he told us a couple of times.
Yeah.
He told us earlier. He said if Dorian wears an 80s number, you might be worried about. But does he joke?
They joked with that a little bit, but they haven't really said anything about it lately.
Thanks, Dorian.